Hi, I'm Siddhi, and I'm a graduating graphic design student from Seneca Polytechnic. Let me walk you through my experience working on a metallic finishing project as a production intern at bigDAWGS Promotions. At the outset of the design challenge, I felt genuinely daunted by the task of showcasing metallic finishing and lamination in print. Foil or no foil, varnish or no varnish, watching delicate lines shimmer in the light and come alive beneath my fingertips gave me the push I needed to choose a direction. I decided to design a vintage postcard as a marketing and collateral piece for a horror game I deeply enjoy. Since the game is set in 1960s Japan, I began by seeking inspiration for my postcard design, drawing from authentic Showa era postcards that were once in circulation. I also looked to contemporary postcards with organic die cuts, which inspired me to incorporate a similar shape that would flow naturally with the patterned fog framing the piece. With the imagery established, I created thumbnail sketches to capture the essence of the design before moving into Illustrator, where I rendered the illustrations with intricate detail to bring the concept to life. Guided by Karan and Adrian's supervision and invaluable insights, I refined the graphic elements and color interactions until they aligned with my vision, allowing me to confidently move forward with preparing the file for print. Preparing the MGI file for prepress became the next priority, where I had to determine which elements would incorporate foil and varnish, if any. I developed multiple file variations with different combinations. Once the files were ready, we moved on to the first run. Because both sides of the duplex print required foil and varnish, precise alignment on the MGI machine across multiple passes was critical. Vacuum levels, varnish thickness, and measurements all had to be exact to ensure proper adhesion. This challenge was especially pronounced with the holographic foil mounted print, which was thinner and prone to curling inward, something that had to be carefully accounted for in the setup. The first print unexpectedly threw an error, leaving us stumped at first. All of the machine's measurements had checked out, so what went wrong? With Karan's guidance, we discovered that the background color of the prepress file needed to mimic the foil. Otherwise, the MGI machine couldn't detect the printer marks. It was a valuable lesson in the nuances of print production. Stepping onto the production floor reinforced that the work doesn't end at the design stage. Troubleshooting requires flexibility, like checking every detail, scaling back when necessary, and adapting to ensure the best possible print and functionality. And with that, the final step was the die cut on the CNC machine, and the postcard was complete. Watching the subtle ways the embellishments interacted with the design and lighting was incredible, especially the striking impact of the holographic foil. The interplay of foil and varnish created layered textures that elevated the piece, giving the print a truly premium feel. It was a rewarding conclusion to a process that blended creative vision with technical precision, and seeing the finished postcard in hand was proof of how design and production can come together to create something incredibly tactile and unforgettable.